Hello there and welcome to Darkhaven. This is a demo I have tried to do 3 times. And the first time I got interrupted by like a power outage, and then I had a delivery come to the door that I was expecting that I needed to like jump off and go sign for, and I didn't. And by the time I got that all sorted, like 20 minutes had gone by, so I didn't feel like just starting out, trying to pick up the video from there cold. So I was like, you know what, I'll just redo it. It's almost like dark forces are conspiring against me to prevent me from presenting you with the horrors that await within the Darkhaven. But we're going to persist. Darkhaven, next generation ARPG, brought to you by many of the original creators of Diablo and Diablo 2. Explore procedurally generated and fully dynamic open world, unlike any other in this solo or multiplayer adventure. ARPG, obviously, it's got some crowdfunding going on. It's got some unique elements to it. Like being able to, they're doing like world quest, like world events. There's one available in this demo. There's only one character class in the demo with only 6 skills and 3 separate trees that are available. So it's pretty basic to start with, but it's a good, I think, vertical slice of what's going on. And the world event, this Necropolis event, can be triggered by following the main quest line, which is pretty cool. Keep in mind, you don't have to trigger it until you're ready. I don't know. I might have stumbled upon it and gotten my butt kicked a little bit, but we'll get to that later. I like that as far as isometric ARPGs go, the procedural generation is fine, but I do like that there's some actual verticality involved. Like there's a jump. You can scale things. You can kind of like make your own path through things. You can swim. Like you're not just bound by the normal constraints that you would see on a normal ARPG map. So that's pretty cool. So we'll jump into the game where I'm already at here. I'll switch over to game capture. There we go. Get the volume back up here. Maybe a little loud. No, sorry about that. So hopefully I didn't bust anybody's eardrums. Again, the Darkhaven curse continues, but we are good now. All right, so let's jump back in here real quick. Jump back and continue my single player. So I've only been playing this character for maybe 15 minutes. I've got enough to like level up once. And I leveled up. I went from 30 to 35 in my dexterity. The attribute system is pretty interesting here in that strength is not an increase in your overall attack with strength weapons, but also like your blunt damage and lightning criticals. Dexterity is attack, right? With dexterity weapons, but also your chance of inflicting slashing and lightning criticals and resisting fire criticals. Vitality is your life, which is normal, but it also increases your chance of inflicting shadow criticals and resisting slashing and cold damage. So if you wanted to get like this character I'm kind of building to do shadow damage, like dex and vitality seem to be where I want to put most of my stuff, which is interesting. And then magic obviously increases your mana, which, pretty common trope, but also increases your chance of inflicting fire and cold criticals and resisting shadow. So it's interesting that like each stat is not only a damage, it contributes to your damage, but also contributes to a specific, maybe a resistance or a chance to get a critical strike of even another type of attack. I thought that was very interesting. So I put my dex from 30 to 35 when I leveled up. The skills, I've got 2. I have my Feast for Crows, which is my basic skill that I started off with. It's really cool that it's a melee attack. Upon hit with the melee attack, you summon a crow. And then I can either hit shift after I've got my flock of crows going to then have them all dive bomb a character, or if I use a focusing skill, so any focus skill with a tag word or keyword of focusing, they'll automatically swarm and kind of dive bomb and kind of kamikaze into that enemy. So that's interesting. I found a book, like a skill book upgrade, so it wasn't even a talent point, it was a skill book upgrade that I found at a quest reward that allowed me to basically choose one of these modifiers for my skills. So I went ahead and got my flock from 5 to 8. I figured more birds, more better. My second ability, Shadow Walk, is a focusing skill, so it'll automatically trigger my crows, but you teleport to the location, and then within 2 meters, like all enemies in 2 meters are knocked back and cursed, and the curse lowers the defenses and returns health to me when they're killed. So that's a lot of utility. It's a teleport, it's a movement skill, it's doing an AoE knockback, doing damage, triggering my crows to then do damage, and anything that dies from that is giving me health back. That's a lot of value for one skill, I think. And I like the way that's building. So it sounds like these are the only skills we'll have access to. I'm certain maybe if I level up, I'll be able to try some of the other trees. But I've been really content just with, like I said, even just the short time that I've played, this little combo has been pretty cool. So I just went into this little dungeon area here, the whole of pillaging, and I plan to. My goal is to pillage this hole. So let's see how that goes. Get some crows out. So it's like, I don't know if I should wait to do it until I, need a little bit of healing. I need some mana back, but I'll show you kind of what the, that's the teleport. Yeah, I should have saved it for more of the AoE pack. There's a jump, and then also this dash, which has been pretty cool. So instead of like a dodge roll, I have the dash. I'm not enough stamina. Can't just like dart around blindly, of course. And oh, I don't have a I didn't have a health potion. I was dashing around too much trying to show off instead of playing cautiously here. I didn't see that was a boss. You have perished. Never fear, I shall pillage your hole. Anyway, a little humbled. I'm gonna grab this ruby. That's... Okay, this guy actually hurts at close. Oh, he stunned me. And I don't have a potion again. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is bad. I should probably buy a potion because this guy is just wrecking me. He does not want his hole pillaged. It's obvious. Oh yeah, I got smoked. I couldn't even see it. I was trying to like see if I could round the corner on him. Alright, okay. I think I'm just bad at this, and I throw myself at it until I'm not bad at it. Can I do so? Can I use a train to bait some of his attacks? How about can I circle him, or is that, what's the tracking on it? Can I circle strafe him? Oh man, oh, that hurt. Just no stun. Got him. Oh, God, hit him at least. Oh, he was stunned. I should have taken advantage of that. Oh man, no. Nope, I should see. That's the problem. It's the dodge roll being so limited. I shouldn't use it to dodge in. Okay, but hey, like proof of concept. All right, sorry. This is dumb, and I should go back and just buy a potion. I have a little bit of stuff. I should just do that. But now it's like personal. I have to prove a point that I can. Back up. There we go. Yes, his life was, I chipped away at him and I just threw myself at him until he died, but do I feel bad about it? Not in the least. That was actually the first, challenging thing I've encountered so far. And there was probably way smarter ways. I think cracking these got me mana back. Way smarter ways for me to handle that situation, but I didn't. Okay, so what do I have here? Equipped. Where's it say equipped? Which one do I have? So I have the cerulean doublet equipped. Okay, it says at the very bottom. Okay, and then this one. So I'd be more armor and burn and stun resistance. Stun resistance seems to be better than anything. Okay, finally this makes sense. See the little circle there? I've been wondering because I've been getting some of these things. A socket and an item for effect. So this would be fire, damage, and a weapon. Okay, I got it. So fire, damage, and a weapon. And then in an arm, if I put it in an armor slots, and you know, give me a little bit of armor. And if I put it in like boots or a belt, it's going to give me magic, and it's going to give me what's interesting. Burn chance versus burn resistance. Well, I don't burn anything right now, so I do slashing damage. If you look at my ability here again, primarily does slashing damage and shadow. So that's kind of what I want to scale, and that does primarily shadow. So shadow damage is a big deal to me with a little bit of slashing on the side. That's the same thing. These bracers I should automatically equip. Let's get those going. And what does it say this does? So it does armor and bleed chance. I wonder if it would get, if I have 0 bleed chance, will it give me bleed chance? Will it add the ability to bleed, or do I already have to be bleeding or have a chance to bleed or to do anything? And I guess on the belt, I have a socket for belt or boot shit. Oh, you know what? I'll hold on to these. And then does this change anything? So the knife is doing slashing damage. Let me do something. So if I change over to the staff, does that change my attack? It does. See now, okay, so I thought it was a slash. So when I did this upgrade to do slashing damage, I thought slashing damage was tied to Feast for Crows. It's just going to do weapon damage. So, and it even says source crystal shard staff. So really, I kind of wasted those points, but whatever. I guess Dex is still giving me resistance to fire and whatever. It's not that big of a deal. This is how we learn, right? You got to make mistakes. I learn more from my mistakes than doing anything right. So I really just want to scale shadow damage, period. And which means I want to scale vitality. And then that's my primary stat here. And then everything else kind of be damned. Interesting. I wonder if is there a default? I don't know if I don't think there's like a stand in place and attack button. Oh, there is. Okay. So no, it's still a melee attack, which is fine. I just was kind of hoping like a ranged attack being baked into like a caster weapon would have been cool, but I guess this could count for maybe there's like a monk archetype or something too. So that's fine. It's still an upgrade. I'll take it and keep going. I have now pillaged the hole. Then got some. Oh, whoa! Hold on. Not only did we pillage. Wait a minute. Let's see, I think that's what it was. Yeah, that's okay. So my map here. Not only do we pillage, when we hit this, I think this is a secret path. Look at that. Look at this. Those secret paths. That's cool. The old school RPG player in me loves this. I'm not ready to get out a pad of graph paper and start manually making maps yet, but that's a cool thing. I wondered to see now I'm starting to oh, well, where else can I smack in? But I don't see anything else obvious yet. The last thing I want to do is devolve into wall tapping every single thing to see if I've missed a potential secret passage. But this is interesting. Look at this. Okay, how do I get over there? Apparently I just auto attack. So yeah, okay, this is a game that's gonna have me auto attacking walls now. And then I can use my jump. What if I could have jumped those guys, his ranged attack? Look at this. I don't know if I could have. If somebody was occluding my, okay, so I could just turn my map. Okay, let's say if something was kind of occluding my vision, wasn't sure. Look at this. I don't know. There's something very cool and satisfying Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I hit my birds. My mistake. just beat the hell out of this wall with a staff until it lets me in. All right, what about over here? Was this a kind of more gradual jump up this? Get in here. Looks like I can. Look at that. I don't know. I know it's simple, but like that feeling has just given me more exploration reward. Like the juice of rewarding exploration. Like completely different game. I played Windrose recently, and I need to go back because I just played the first like opening 40 minutes or so of Windrose and was kind of just getting a feel for the basic systems, and you barely get out, you're on the ship. But one of the things I did is when I got on land and started looking around, I hated it. One thing about the game in particular, in that like when you open the map, you'd be an area of the fog of war, but it would still have highlighted undiscovered points of interest already highlighted on a map that I haven't even uncovered yet. And that was so deflating for me because it just felt like bowling with the bumpers on. Like this is exactly what I want. I want to come in and feel clever by discovering things. And they probably signposted the hell of this. You probably have to be a complete idiot, which, oftentimes I am, in order to miss this. But I didn't miss it. And I felt cool finding this. And that is something that a lot of games don't do enough of, is reward this kind of neurotic behavior and serial wall tapping. Man, I want to play a dwarf in this game. I want to play a... Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we got? Who are you lads? Who are you chunk magunks? Gulp Jaw. Do I need to fight you? Or can we live in peace? Are you friend? Am I food? I don't know. So let's... So the melee, you know what, for the melee is actually, I wonder if there's a way to turn it. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. The melee is actually pretty satisfying. Like it feels pretty good to smack stuff with a stick in this game. I gotta say that too. Is there a way to highlight items? I like its keyboard driving mode. Yeah, and there's controller support as well too. I haven't really messed with it. Puzzle box. Interesting. I was looking for the like highlight all, highlight items thing, and I don't see that, and that's unfortunate. Because that's any ARPG that's dropping a significant amount of loot or has stuff like sitting on the ground. I need to have stuff on the ground. I need to have a highlight everything on the ground button. And number one, and then number two, eventually we're gonna need some loot filters in this thing, I'm sure, just like anything else. All right, Gulpjaw, are you coming to sneak up on me when I'm in my control menu? Are we gonna have a problem? Because I was trying to respect your space. You can just keep going. What is this? So I thought at least like, oh, okay, did I hit the end? Man, I can't tell you how much I really like this. It's really simple, but man, I want to play a dwarf in this game. I want to have like a mining pick and be able to play a class that specializes in just like develop, exploration. I don't know if that's a thing, but this seems to be a game where a dwarf could have a lot of fun doing dwarf stuff. I want to dig too greedily and too deep. Now, which I may have done, because how am I going to get back up here? There might be a town portal or something, but okay, is that enough for me to? Yep. All right, and then I can use my wizard vertical leap. How cool is that? All right, I gotta do something else. I'm gonna spend my entire like 45 minutes to an hour in this game just beat the crap out of walls, which nobody's gonna nobody's gonna want to see that. So let's head back out. But and also, it said I was collecting stone, Cracked amber. Interesting. Okay, so this would do blunt damage if I wanted it to. Oh, okay, and then V. So I could theoretically have multiple equipment sets. That's good to know too. And then I got this fiery staff of the claw. 25 damage per second. Why? That's much less. It does, but it's doing fire damage. But it does a fire. Is this ranged? What am I doing with this? So if I no, it's just doing baseline fire damage. So if I wanted to scale fire like an elemental build, I could do fire and shadow if I wanted to. Interesting. I don't know why I would plus 20 attack, plus 11 weapon damage. So this is much more weapon damage. But I don't know. And see, this is where I'm not smart enough about the game to know, like, do normal mobs have more physical resistance than elemental resistance? Is elemental resistance going to do more? Like, is it a better damage type, which makes that something better? And then what the plus 20 attack? Why isn't that boosting the number a little bit more? I don't know. I'm going to stick with the other staff for now. Bigger number is what I'm going to use, but it's making me already ask some interesting questions. Oh, God, I'm hitting my curl thing while I'm saying. It's making me already like have some interesting questions to ask. Okay, so we're still in the Necropolis event. We're still in it. It's this thing. I activated some evil temple. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. These guys are level 6+. Okay, no, it is definitely not fine. We need to vacate these premises. I'm back in town. Thank God. Okay. Let's turn. Hello. Yeah, you found the altar. I did. I uncovered what lies beneath. Yeah, it was really terrible. Have you heard tell of the deathless king of his cursed court? They were vanquished long ago, but apparently some shadows remain. The necromancer Naralthak wasn't hardly the worst of them, but lingers as a lich, still keen to finish what they started. I'm not a voice actor. Might surprise you to realize that, but I'm not. 5 cursed generations have suffered since the fall. This realm needs a protector against the likes of him. Someone willing to rise to the challenge. You, perhaps. Consider it a trial by shadow, a chance to build rather than scavenge. But know this, you shall need strength you haven't yet dreamed of. And you can find that strength on Kickstarter, where you can back us after trying the pre-alpha demo. What's Greens? I won't be staying much longer. There's a safer place, far from this creeping rot. Greenswood has protections to hold the Necropolis at bay. For a while, at least. You'll find it in Crick's Hollow. Meet me there when you can. But for now, build your strength. There's more at stake than your life, or mine. Give me your shot, dude. All right. What do you have? This is blue and this is not, so I'm going to equip it. I'm going to sell. What do I got to do? No? All right. You know what?
Hello.
Trying just to see, is it shift click? Shift and right click. Interesting. This is white, but it has a thing, and this does not. But I don't have it. I don't have much care for slots. The fiery knife. See again, elemental damage does less. Tempting then. All right, either one of these is fine. So it's just shift right click, get rid of some stuff, get rid of some stuff, get rid of some stuff. I guess I keep these, and let's can we buy a potion? Interesting that shift right click doesn't buy. That's interesting. A belt that does something, but it costs 102 of copper or whatever the hell this is. I don't know that I care that much. I think I'd just rather loot something in the world. Do I sell fire knife? Yeah, because I don't know. Although this does fire damage, so wouldn't this technically grab and then socket over hovered item? So now fire knife does more fire damage, but it didn't get reflected in fire tooltip. It's just fire damage in general. Might have just wasted that. I don't know that I care. It's a little, seems like it's a little of enchantment. I'm just trying to learn this stuff. You know what? Damage per second is still what I'm going to stick with. So, no. Did I throw it away? What did happen to it? Okay, I really need a highlight button. Did I just toss that thing? What did I do with it? Where's the freaking knife, old man? Because I don't think I sold it. Oh, I equipped it.
Hello, witch.
Hello, witch.
A deal well struck.
Sir, you need to watch your accusations. Okay. It is what it is. I'll buy one more health potion. And then... Are they hotkeyed somewhere? Like... Can I just, like, put it on my bar? Or what do I do? No. What is this? What is this? Oh, just to mine stuff? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. No problem. Sorry, I need to... These are questions, right? I'm trying to get to learn this. So there's where the necropolis was. This is what I've explored of the world so far. And I can't... Come on, Greensworn. You start talking about Crick's Hollow and a bunch of other stuff, but I don't know where we're supposed to be. There's my stash. I found this thing earlier, which is just like more weapon damage and bleed chance and stuff. I'm just gonna... What happened? Did I throw this on the ground?
Hello there.
And I'm so Path of Exile coded, and I'm trying to do these shortcuts, and they're just not working. So I'm just gonna do it the boring way until I figure it out. And is there anything here that I should know? Bleed chance, slashing chance, blunt resistance, blunt damage on the weapon, but I don't have anything that can slot it. And the bogey chopper heart. Yeah, I'm not that worried about it. I put in bracers to give me like slashing penetration, but I'm not even doing slashing damage anymore. So I'm just gonna leave this stuff and we'll get on with it. Okay, so quest log, travel to Greensward, which we know now is down here. Can I put a marker? Really wish I could do like a custom map marker, but we just gotta head looks like southwest, right? Like due southwest. Do I have a compass point? No, I don't. That seems not great either. I would like to have a compass. If you're going to give me like a compass in my map, but I just hit. See, I really wish I had. Okay, so at least it's telling me my orientation. So I'm going to head this way. Look at you brazen little sons of bitches, like right here at the edge of town. It popped right out of the ground too. The potato men. Gotta get my crows going. And then this little blue thing. Yep. Like a mana crystal. Cool. Oh, look at you. All right. Yeah. Oh. Look at all you guys. I know. The guys are just like taking a bath, and I'm just like stabbing them from their kidneys immediately. All right. Oh, there's Gulpjaw. You know what? Sorry, Gulpjaw. The truce has ended. I like the music. I probably have it a little loud for me, but okay. Interesting. What is that? Oh, is this just the road I should have been following? All right, and we're still on the way, right? Yeah. And then what is this? I wonder. See, this is what I like. Well, I kind of like it, right? This is a couple things. The fact that it's telling me like these are zones is, I guess, is cool. But the question mark thing already, I'm not really a fan of, because unless I have talked to somebody, and this is like the old school like D&D and old school like a CRPG guy in me, but like unless I have talked to someone who is like said, oh, make sure you go check for such and such and watch out when you get there. And over here towards so-and-so, we got, you know, there's a mysterious obelisk that's glowing a weird color, and the farmers say that it turns the milk to blood. Like, give me something to go on. Give me something fictionally positioned in the lore to give me a reason to go explore. Because if I just see a question mark on the map, it's kind of demoralizing for me, because it's like, okay, I don't feel cool. Again, just like going like, okay, question mark on map, must go follow. Whoa, 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 Rumblehusk. Okay, hey, look, Rumblehusk, there's been a mistake. Clearly, there's been a mistake. Look at you trying to. I do like the monster design so far. I'm using up all of my slots, aren't I? There we go. Gnarled staff. Any improvement? Nope. Staff of slaughter. I mean, it sounds cool, but not so much damage. I like how things are popping about. I wish that wasn't signposted at all the other either. It could have been kind of cool if he was like, I saw him as like a hunk of like detritus or like a, you know, moss or something here, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, that's an actual creature. Riptide Horror. He sounds pleasant. So I guess you were the question mark. I'm just gonna stick and move, dude. Stick and move, stick and move. As long as I have my dodges coming back, I'm okay with that. And then we hit him with the crow attack. Then we stick. Oh no, we forgot the move part. We stuck, but we didn't move. I also like that you can see that he's obviously got a frost aura about him. Look, buddy, I'm having a conversation over here. Can you please just take a seat? And then hit him with the crow attack. I like when I hit when I hit him with the crow attack, it like blew the hell out of the ground. It like, that's cool. ARPG. My favorite ARPG. Alright. We have a blue belt finally. More strength, more better. Another staff that is not doing the work that my sharp staff is. It's weird that it's called a sharp staff and it's doing blunt damage, but it is what it is. And then a target unidentified. Now that's something. Equip and identify is okay. We literally equip, when we equip it, we identify it. If I had a one hand, I'd be interested, but what do you got? 2 upgrade slots in it. Then my first yellow. Blunt resistance. Okay, so just straight up, just a regular, you know, regular shield, but it does shield better than other shields, I guess. Maybe if I had a decent one-hander, but until I do, I hit people with my stick. Kind of like this like stick and move thing we got going on. What is this? Who are you? See, I need something to tell me if stuff's dropped, because I almost missed that. Cold imbued. I don't have a weapon that can imbue it yet, so I'm gonna hold off. Give him a little smack. There's the AoE. Okay, cool. Level up. Love it, love it. Take care of that guy, and then let's see about what. Ooh, what do we got? Gold skull. Okay. All right. Let's see about the level up, so you guys can see like how this looks. So, again, we've already determined that I'm doing primarily shadow stuff. So I want shadow damage, which means I want to go. So it's just, you know, it's shadow critical. So I don't know about base damage, but we're going vitality. Increases my life, which I trust me, I need more, as much as I can get, so that's good. And then we head over to the skills. Do I have another marker? Is that why this is doing this? Can I? Dude, this is rude. I'm trying to do a video over here, and I'm trying to show people how to level up. Extend the area of effect 5 meters, or 1 scourge lasting 4 seconds. Each stack of scourge lowers target resistances. What's the next upgrade? Spacebar. Up to 11 crows? Yes, more crows. Give me all the crows. All right, did it just turn night? It just turned night. The music completely changed and it got very ominous. And it was like, oh no, you're out here? What a fool. I'm staying away from that necropolis, and I need to reorient myself, or I'm never going to find. Where's me? Oh no, I do want to be. Yeah, okay, now I'm doing it. So I'm going to go back this way. Yeah, over here. I would have. It looks like, isn't here, they look like they've gotten just a little, like they're more green. They're green now or something? I don't know. Alright, let's out of the water. Out of the water. Thank you. Okay. The fact that it blows up terrain is fun. It's also going to aggravate me if I get to the spot where it's like I need to be moving, I need to stick and move, and I blow up part of the terrain and dig a hole for myself, and that causes me to get hit by something I'm trying to avoid. That would irritate me. Let's back it up. Okay, these guys, yeah, these guys have some levels on them, don't they? All right. It's okay. Oh, there's skeletons. Of course there are. It's all right. We got this. We got this. They got caught counting crows. Oh, what interesting. What is that gold circle around the jewel slot mean? I don't know. Same armor, but more jewel slots. So we're obviously equipping that. +6 magic. I don't know that I'm doing. Is it magic? Am I doing anything magic? Is anything? I don't know. Does the blue text correspond to magic? I don't know. We're leaving it alone for now. I'm not gonna. And then we've got okay. We actually have a dagger. We have a dagger that's doing well, and it gives you +1 to glyph lunge. I don't have. Will it give me the skill if I don't already have it? Do I learn it or no? So it would just give me +1 to that skill if I already had it. The damage though for a one-hander seems to actually finally be on par with my staff. So let's try that with the shield and give that a shot. And now I'm doing slashing damage again. Okay. If I level up again, maybe I'll pick that other skill. So like a passive block chance or anything? No, it's just a resistance. So I don't know how block works in this game. Oh man, okay. Now watch the old mana here. We stick and move. And then we hit him with the crow attack when we can. These guys are supposed, I thought they were supposed to give me mana orbs just for having my crows out. I don't know if I misunderstood that or not. On hit, summons crows, 20 seconds, limited for 20 seconds with a 5% chance of living okay, upon release, they can give me an orb. Upon release, does that mean if they just go away long enough? Ooh, a ring. Or do I need to free them with an ability? I guess that's where I could hit shift, right? Maybe instead of the other ability. There's a mana. Okay, I needed that. They're dropping some stuff. I feel that stuff is dropping, and that makes me happy. laser. I like the interplay of the two skills that I have, and I like how my crows kind of went out. They will. My lads. It's probably a waste on one little goblin guy, but gotta let the birds eat. Gotta let the birds eat. Now, oops, I didn't mean to attack them. Oh. This very much is the edge of the map then. Okay. Trying to see if there's a way for me to like jump up that. I'm still like looking for signposts on like more destructible terrain. I don't need the mana, so we're gonna save that. All right, I got another 2 rings now I gotta look at. Magic and mana, sure. Magic and mana. Hey, you know what? My favorite things. My girl's best friend. Quick map check. So Greensward is ahead to the left over here. So follow the oh, hello. That is fun. It's more fun than it should be, maybe, to teleport into people with a bunch of crows and have them crows yell at people and then you blow stuff up. It's a simple. No, yes, continue playing. It's the simple things in life you treasure. Oh, green. I'm trying to watch my health too, but there's just an acre of you fellas in there. All right. Don't get cocky. All right, looks like we made it through the night because I'm seeing a day. It looks very much day coded now. So, but did I drink that? God, I hope I drank that. Did I drink it? No, maybe. Oh God. I throw it on the ground? What did I do? Sir? Oh God, another bramble guy. Look, I don't have time for these shenanigans. Okay, no, I equipped it. What? Okay, I equipped. No, get out of the menu. All right, get out of the thing. I jump. Jump. Sir, how do I... Okay, F to use a potion? Yeah, I almost have to pay respects, man. Is it recharging? Am I seeing that right? So is it... Okay, that was a little rude. Okay, sir. It recharged. Did it use the other potion? It did not use the other potion in my inventory. Oh, I'm trapped. That's why. Sorry, I'm still geeking out about this whole potion thing. So can I put a second potion here? I cannot. Man, I wish I would have known that. I bought 2 health potions. I think I was buying 2 single-use consumables for some reason. I don't know why. But that's exactly what I did. Alright, I'm staying on you. Alright. Can we get a minute, please? Alright. Well, kind of a lot's happened. Alright, so potions. Turns out I'm a moron, and it works just like you think it would in an ARPG, and these are not just a single-use item. Interesting, you have 1 flask slot. That's it. So this was a waste, but whatever. Maybe I can keep it. Maybe you can do something to enchant them later, or try to do some crafting with them. I'm not sure. What do we have here? More armor, more better. Sure. Well, they got the slot. These don't, but I'm still going to use this one. Are you trying to creep on me? I see you up there in the corner of my map. Hey, shadow damage. That's the thing we do. I need a weapon with a slot to do it. Sweet mask. Okay. We'll look at the rest of that here when we get to the next town area. Wow, I think guys gonna try to bramble me again. Bone Legion. Oh, we got multiple tree boys. Alright. Get this for some mana. Kill that cursed guy. Oh, did we jump? We're jumping. Oh, he's a lead, that's why. So yeah, we'll take care of this guy first. I'll take care of this guy with the other guy's stunned. Jump out of this. Trying to get my crow count back. Hit him with the crow attack. Hit myself with a potion. Try to jump out of whatever that is. We stay on. Whoa. I was going to try to stay on him. There we go. And then he dropped the little potion thing there, or the health orb. Yeah. It's everything's, I mean, it's not earth-shakingly different than anything so far, but what's here, the bones of this, I'm really liking it. I said, I like, this is, it's unique and fun in a way to like, here's a minion build, but you're still attacking and the minions aren't doing all the work. But you get the flavor of being a minion build. That's cool. That's it. Okay. Rude. I'm sitting there trying to talk to people about how good the game is. You guys are trying to come in here and damage my comm. Unacceptable. Alright. Probably don't have time to do it today, but like part of me sees this like terrain deformation and I'm like wondering, can I use my ability enough in succession to create a pit deep enough that I can lure monsters into it and just get them stuck? I don't know why that amuses me, but the idea of that does amuse me. Oh, we got big trouble in Little China. We gotta go. This is seeming like the consequences of my own actions here. Get out. Yeah. Whoa, look at you. You're just full of piss and vinegar, aren't you? Who's this yellow flinging son of a bitch? Oh, it's you. The gazer beam. Suck on crows, asshole. Sorry, I shouldn't be cussing at this. We can edit that out in post. Alright. Oh, I like that I could, give him a little whoop and then, oh, that was cool, like doing the jump and, oh, okay, die. Alright. I want to go to Greensward. I gotta go there, and then that's, yes, that's what the book says, but is that another bramble sucker? I'm not dealing with that. Oh, wait till I'm swimming and then attack me. You... Jerk. All right, let me clear these bone boys. It's so satisfying to hit that crow attack. I really like it so much. All right. Okay, I'm here. Kind of expected more, not gonna lie. When he's like, oh, get the Greensword, and you know, all the next will be seeing Greensword, it's safe. I really kind of thought there'd be more to Greensword than a tent in a stew pot. But you know what? I'm not gonna complain. No one's listening anyway. Did I put that away, or what did I do with that? I hit shift and right click. It threw it on the ground, didn't it? I gotta figure this out. So that shift and right click doesn't work in that. Control and right click. In this case, yes, it's control and right click. No, shift and right click. That's what you use at merchants. Why are they different? Okay, you know what? Gold find amulet. All right, can we just talk about acted like, yes, I respect that you're creators of Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, and I respect that this is a long story tradition. Gold find as a stat sucks, and I hate it in every single ARPG that it's in, because it's the itemization around that is just stupid, because it's like you're trading off meaningful stats just to like, oh, here's a chance at more treasure to drop. I just never have liked that as a stat. I don't care for it personally. Again, very, very much a personal issue with that, but I'm just not fine. I just think it doesn't make for interesting itemization, because you either get to a point where it's meaningless, or you're stacking so much of it to the detriment of everything else. And it's like, what's the point of that? You know, if that is what it takes to get like the good drops and the good currency, is that really the kind of gameplay you want to encourage? Like, I understand this is probably like on theory, like, oh, it's an interesting risk reward and making interesting choices. It's not really that interesting of a choice. I just want to build like nothing around the character fantasy that I'm trying to execute on about being a witch is like, I can't wait until my magic find scores up high enough. Like, that's not, like, come on. In no D&D campaign I've ever played have I really aspired for more magic, for more gold. It's not even magic find. It's just gold find. Just more coins on the ground. Come on, man. I don't know. That's just me. I'm an old man yelling at clouds, but whatever. Not really a huge fan of that. Anyway, we made it here. We got a video done. We're coming up on like, 50 minutes or so since we looked at this. We got another level up I want to do. So strength is just your attack with strength weapons, but okay, and blunt, whatever. We already know vitality. We want more vitality, so I'm just gonna keep doing that because that's life. And that's kind of fulfilling like the warlock fantasy. It's giving me more health and doing more shadow damage, so that makes sense to me. And then for another skill, can I pick, since my dagger, right, gives me +1 glyph lunge. What does that mean? So if I go ahead, it didn't give me the skill. Can I pick it? I can't pick it because it's a different thing. It's not just a level up now. It requires a different consumable, I guess. We have maxed out that. So chance on hit to release a spiraling murder of vicious crow. Yes. More vicious crow. Anything that's crows. More crows is what I'm in. I'd like to at some point get into like the rune system, but obviously it's not going to happen during this video because I've not found anything. Oh, hello, madam. Milady. And I'm interested in what that translates into, and if this like ends up literally showing up on your character's body, like that, which it looks like it does, because that's the whole, that's cool. I really like that. Yeah, there's enough here. Like I'm very much interested to see where this goes. I've really liked a lot of the incentive to explore, especially like secret passages and stuff, because it makes the terrain deformation and kind of the destruction not just gimmick and not just for show. Like, it actually has a meaningful impact. I don't know that I particularly love it on my crow ability, and I also because I kind of already did what I feared, where I changed the terrain and such, I had to like jump out of it a couple times instead of being able to run out. Like that could have gotten me killed. Having this jump is cool. Having a dash to dash forward instead of a dodge roll, I don't know that I love it. It's cool. It is cool and it is thematic, but I don't know. Being able to just like the roll animation, because sometimes with the dash I'm kind of going, maybe, you know, it's just a personal choice, I guess, or like a preference, but I mean, I do like it. And I guess there'll probably be some point where like leveling up or getting other items would give you more dash abilities. So if that's true, that's cool. Or maybe it could change or modify your dash in some way to make it like maybe more of just like another teleport, something like that. I do like the design. I really like the way these two abilities are working with each other. Like this is legitimately fun to use. Sir, I'm trying to do a video here. Would you please respect my boundaries? My gosh, these monsters have not heard of consent. Also, did this light up and start burning like this because it's night? I don't know. There's not a pause or anything either, but whatever. Yeah, but I love the interplay of these abilities, and I love that it's doing your base attack damage is changeable based on what you've got equipped as a weapon. So there's some dynamic damage built into it, which I like, because you can kind of scale that in an interesting way, maybe later if you really want to focus on blunt damage. Or actually, no matter what, and it's cool because like no matter what weapon I find at this point, I've not gone down a path of no return, right? So, you know, if there were more classes in the game and like a big ass hammer dropped, that I could be a witch like crunking people with a big ass hammer and dropping crows on them. Like that's kind of cool. But I like that that it's doing that. I don't like, see, I don't see like a mouse over. Like I want to know what vicious crow is. I want to be able to hover and go see what this is, but I alt shift control, nothing seems to be working to do that, which is unfortunate. Yeah, so I like that. And then the interplay with this, having like this tag as a focusing thing that automatically will dive bomb my crows, that's cool. Anyway, I don't know if I like the deformation. Like, sir, oh, you're a champion. Okay, I gotta take you seriously. I don't know that I really like the terrain thing on just baked in the ability, because I think it's gonna get me killed. All right, and then we, like, that's cool. That's cool. I did the big thing, but like I just like almost completely obliterated my tent, my stash. Look at all this. That's just from me hitting that one ability. Like I don't know that this made my camp feel much better doing that, but whatever. Can I hide from stuff in here? All right, that's as far as I can go down. Apparently, we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, the bones are here. I like it. I don't know what the build system is. No clue. So I could get into this, I guess, and actually do. What am I build? I build a block. Okay. I wish these were like. That's cool. But to what end? My build, I'm building over my own tent. I'm literally crushing my tent. I thought maybe if I did that, it would, all right. Am I hiding now effectively? Can they see me through terrain? I don't know. Go back to build mode. Sorry, I have to play with this for a minute. And I go to, okay, there's just zoom or rotate. All right, so I did a Fortnite, but I don't know to what end. Like, what's the purpose? I guess if I wanted a safe space to like talk about the video for a few minutes as I had left, I could build myself into like a little stone, and in the stone wall where nothing can hit me. Or maybe there's something like later where you could get like a height advantage if you're taking on enemies, but you're doing ranged. I was playing like an archer or something. I wanted to jump up there. Anyway. I'm not going to ramble anymore. Fun game. Glad I tried it. Very basic, but very worth checking out. It's been fun so far. I'm glad I was able to actually kind of like get this one done finally, because it was one of the Steam top 50 that was demoed during the Next Fest, and it's definitely worth a look. and I'm very interested to see what this is going to go. This is going to be an instant wish list for me. So thank you so much for spending the time with me as I kind of bumbled my way through this and kind of just explored it. I had a lot of fun doing so, so I appreciate it, and hopefully that sir, my gosh, these guys, you know what? Well, it says feral. They're not civilized, right? So their manners are not implied. Let's stay up on I'm on the talking rock. Can you please leave me alone? But yeah, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we hope to play this again soon when they've added some more content. Cheers.